Okay, so we've got a little golden book here, The Haunted Mansion by Disney. Let's open it up. Adapted by Lauren Kloss, illustrated by Glenn Brogan, designed by Winnie Hu. And, of course, it's 2021 Disney Enterprises Incorporated. So let's start with the first page, as we always should. I walk through the iron gates and up a winding path that leads me to some large gravestones. When my friends said I should go into the Haunted Mansion alone, I laughed, but then they dared me, and then I knew I had to. After pushing the creaky front door open, I enter a large round room with portraits lining the walls. Suddenly the door slams shut, trapping me inside. "Welcome, foolish mortal, to the Haunted Mansion," says an ominous voice. "I am your host, your ghost host." Before my eyes, the walls start stretching. Then the room goes dark, and I hear a scream in the distance. When the lights come back on, there is an open door in the front of me that wasn't there before. Now, as they say, look alive and we'll continue our little tour, the ghost host says as I walk through the door. And along the hallway gallery, lightning strikes outside the windows, allowing me to see the portraits on the wall. Alive is not exactly how the subjects looked when they were eerily images painted. And now a carriage will take you into the boundless realm of the supernatural, the ghost host says. I see a small black doom buggy. I hesitate, but board the carriage and immediately moves forward. There's no turning back now. We find it delightful, available here in the ghostly retreat, says the ghost host. Every room has wall-to-wall creeps. Shh! Listen. I hear a muffled, "Let me out of here!" As I pass a coffin, even the spirits are looking for a way out. When I turn a corner, I see a floating crystal ball with the face of Madame Leota. The fortune teller inside, serpents and spiders, the tail of a rat, call in the spirits wherever they're at. Chance, Madame Leota. If the spirits are coming here, I want them to be somewhere else. I sigh with relief as the buggy keeps moving past the ball and some floating musical instruments. The carriage drives onto a balcony that overlooks a large ballroom. The happy haunts are beginning to materialize, the ghost host says. I lean over the edge and can't believe my own eyes. It's a swinging wake. Ghost guests fly into the room and eat at full dinner table, and a dance to spirited dirge. It's a lively party for the undead. The carriage continues, forcing me to leave the incredible scene behind. I glide up into an attic and come face to face with a beautiful ghost bride. But the look in her eyes makes me shrink down in my seat until the carriage moves past her. Near the bride is another ghost who has a sinister smile on his face. Before my eyes, his head disappears and shows up in a box he's holding. I like my head where it is, and luckily the doom buggy seems to agree, and as it carries me out of a window. Now the buggy takes me to the roof. I see tons of spirits flying up and away from the graveyard below. It's quite a fright to behold. The only way out of the attic and far from the creepy ghosts is down. So the buggy floats toward the yard. Once I land, I see the groundskeeper and his dog staring at the graveyard in disbelief. I can't see what they're looking at. But I guess I'll find out because the doom buggy is taking me through the gates. There's another spirited party out here in the ghostly band. When they see me, they start singing an upbeat song, and more grimming ghosts and ghouls join in the fun. I'm surprised those are no skeletons playing from the trombone. The buggy rolls past 5 busts around me by happy haunts. The statues called the Phantom Five are loudly singing the ghost group's song. They don't need anybody to sing with them. As I ride past a strange tea party, the ghosts there call for me to join them, but that path looks like a dead end, so I'm glad the buggy quickly moves on. As the spooky song ends, the buggy rolls towards a crypt. I enter it, and the ghost host speaks to me again. "There's a little matter I forgot to mention," he said. "Beware of hitchhiking ghosts." "There's a mirror in it, I see. A ghost sitting next to me. They'll haunt you until you return," the ghost host warns me. No way am I getting haunted. I jump from the buggy and rush outside, but a voice from a small spirit has parting message for me. "Hurry back," she says. "Make your final arrangements now. We've been dying to have you." I escape the mansion into the fading light of day. My friends are cheering for me. I know ghosts aren't real, but I can't shake the feeling that one might follow me home. And that is your scary haunted mansion by A Little Golden Book, Disney. I hope you enjoyed it. And yes, it's going in the bag for the Candy Kitchen.